toy fish glides down into a community of groupers in the Lavezzi Wildlife Reserve off the southern coast of Corsica. With their keen sense of smell, the huge fish immediately realize that the visitor is inedible, but they seem to sense that it is our way of making contact. The changes in their facial pigmentation reveal their curiosity. All grouper species belong to the genus Epinephalus, a Greek term meaning cloudy. Repeating an experiment conducted by Jacques Cousteau along the Australian coral reef, we set up a mirror on the sea floor to test the groupers' reaction to an invasion of their territory. Like their tropical cousins, the Mediterranean groupers immediately attack the intruders in the mirror. The tunnels and crevices in the rocks that are home to the groupers are inhabited by many other marine creatures. The reef is like an enormous underwater high-rise with floor upon floor of apartments. This moray eel could itself become a meal for the grouper. It's better not to argue. The milk we're using to study the flow of the currents attracts the attention of a large grouper, but its interest is by no means scientific. The milk has nothing to do with the grouper's white skin, which is merely a sign that the mating season is close at hand. Groupers are hermaphrodites. At birth, all are females, but after 10 or 12 years, when the fish has reached a weight of over 20 pounds, the same animal begins to function as a male. For this reason, it is essential to protect the larger groupers with their all-important role in reproducing the species. We are the organizers of a highly successful soccer match, with both teams dressed in chocolate brown jerseys. We expected the largest inhabitant of the submerged cliffs of the Mediterranean to be a timid, solitary creature, but the groupers are actually quite curious and sociable. There's still much to be learned about these silent messengers from the world where the first forms of life developed. We are tempted to treat them like children. We would be underestimating the grouper if we thought them capable of no more than elementary behavior, such as hunting for food, the defense of their home territory, and the instinct to reproduce. Not only are their perceptions more numerous and complex than ours, but each of them has a distinct personality of its own. These groupers have gathered together here, prodded by a surprising instinct, and perhaps they'll never return to the solitude of their far-off grottos. The groupers' disappearance from the Mediterranean is a troubling sign. Their future depends on the establishment of other reserves like this, the transformation of other areas into wildlife sanctuaries.